and this is for week 7. We miss you, and I'm wearing this because we're doing gardens, and we celebrated Fiesta, and also just for fun. Just for fun. We gotta have some little bit of fun here going on. So last week we talked about Vicky Vulture, our letter V. And this week for week 7, we're going to talk about a new big guy here. He's a pretty big one. So let's learn about him. And it's the W. Wackford Walrus lives in a part of our world where it's always cold and where pieces of ice bigger than your house floats in the water. Oh my goodness. Wackford likes the cold. He swims in the ocean and climbs out into ice pieces. Huge ice pieces of that float in the water. God made Wackford with thick skin and a special fat called blubber. I think we got a couple of them. To protect him from the cold. Wackford Walrus is very big. When he holds up his head, he's almost as tall as your daddy. But his body is much, much bigger. Wackford's brown skin is full of wrinkles, like, kind of getting there. But he looks like his skin is too big for him. He has tiny little eyes and a big nose. When you look at his face, the first thing you notice are the tusk, the long tusks. Those are teeth that grow very long. Since these tusks are much too big for his mouth, they hang down on one of each side. Wackford also has many whiskers. God gave Wackford 4 flippers, instead of arms and legs. His flippers are very strong. Wackford can lift himself up on his front flippers, and he can walk on all 4s. When he walks, he looks a little funny, kind of like a penguin when he walks back and forth. It's a good thing Wackford swims well because most of the food he eats is in the ocean. Wackford swims close to the bottom of the ocean and uses his whiskers to feel food. When he has finished eating, Wackford swims to the top of the water and climbs out of the land or into the ice piece. He hooks his tusks into the ice and pulls himself out of the water, just as you would pull yourself up on your bed with your hands. Wackford likes to take naps. It's his favorite thing to do. He climbs onto the shore or onto the ice piece with many of his friends to sleep in the warm sunshine. Often so many walrus, thinking about waffles, want to sleep in the same place that they piled onto of each other. Sometimes too many walrus pile onto the same ice piece and it tips over. When Wackford sleeps in the sun, his skin turns dark pink and red. But Wackford's skin is not hurt by the sun. When he gets back into the cold water, his skin will lose to the red color. Wackford spends a lot of his time with a herd or a group of other walrus. He's a bull, he's a daddy. And the babies are called calves. And the mothers are called cows. Can you think of another name, baby? A baby called a calf? A cow, remember about that? A walrus calf will climb on his mother's back when he is scared. Now, about the story, let's ask a couple of questions if you were listening. Does Wackford Walrus live where it is hot or where it's cold? I think it's where it's very cold. Wackford tusks are very, very long. And what are they? Is it a tail? No. Are they ears? No, they're teeth. They're very long teeth. How does Wackford climb out of the water? Does he use his nose Or does he use his flipper? No, he uses his tusk to climb out. He hooks on the ice. What is his favorite thing to do? Remember, they all climbed on top of one another for what? For napping. What kind of sounds does he make? We didn't talk about that in the story, but they make kind of a lot of different sounds. Like they bark and they growl. And what else? Kind of make a lot of different. They even make a sound of an animal, like a trumpet, because of this tusk. Now we have a couple of words here that begin with the letter W. We have wagon, we have window, water, watermelon, and waffles. That's why I said waffles, because I saw the waffle picture there. Yum, waffles. Let's sing our song about Wackford Warris. Ready, friends? Wackford Warris, Wackford Warris. W says wah, 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 wah. Wagon, window, water, watermelon, waffles. W says wah, 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 wah. Okay, boys and girls, now we're gonna go into our special friend here.